Hey, gun people. I've never done a morning talk with my gun people.
I forgot I wanted to add this in because I caught a possum after the live the other night where Brandon Tatum came on. And so anyway, damn right I support Trump. That's pretty funny. That's the first time I've seen his site. So go check out his site. I'm talking about his visit on the thing, but I wanted to add in this Possum Catch. So I came downstairs after my live. It's Saturday night. Checked my little trap, and I caught that little freaking possum that's been out here avoiding me. Who's the man? Daniel Boone was a man, was a real man. So I got me a little possum. So because I just finished my live, I've had a couple glasses of wine. I really don't want to be driving to go get him free, but I got to get him out of that cage. So hopefully I don't get pulled over. I'm going to go drive him down the road a little bit and let him out. But I caught his ass. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Who's the man? Mm-hmm. It's all fun and games. Till I get you, huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. Look at that mouth. Ooh, doggies. He's ready to put some hurt on me. All right, I'll add this in somewhere.
So it's about 7, maybe 7:20 here on Sunday morning. It might be, I don't know, it's close to Halloween, so whatever Sunday is before Halloween. And I just wanted to do a little breakfast thing with my horse or my gun people, because I usually do it with my horsey people. Hi, boys. You guys want a snack? Come on. So I don't know how this camera is going to pick this up. Oh, there's a little Moki cat. I don't know if y'all can see him. Where are you going, boy? I don't know if y'all can see him or not. So I already put out hay. So Buddy just picked it up with his nose. I don't know if you guys can see that. He just picked it up and he's walking his way over to it. And he's gonna find it right over here somewhere. Hi, little Ransom. Come on. Ransom hasn't learned to use his nose yet because I haven't. Come on. You gotta smell it. Come on. So Buddy walked right over to the pile. And now I think he's smelling it. See, he's kind of using his nose right there a little bit. Say, hey, I think I smell some alfalfa breakfast. Oh, man. What a great looking sunrise. Wow. Great Texas sunrise. With the boys. I don't know if you guys can even see the guys. As I'm talking, I'm assuming it will get brighter. The sun will come up. The sun will come up tomorrow. So anyway, I did my live last night, and Officer Tatum stopped by. And I know some of you, a lot of you guys don't watch my lives, and I mean, that's cool. But, you know, over doing these videos, I always see these comments, and I know everybody has their own amount of haters. I mean, you know, I'm sure there's people in comments that go, yeah, fucking think like a cop, or good luck America's a piece of shit, he hates cops. But it was interesting to see his take when you talk to somebody versus what you get in the impression of the comments. Because everybody was like, yeah, Officer Tatum, he's always sucking the cop's dick, and he's always, you know, kissing their ass, and he's too pro. And I hope that people don't think that I only do videos to make cops look bad. And I know there's cops out there that believe that. But it's kind of interesting when Tate came on. He was just a good dude. I mean, I had no idea he had like 1.7 million. A couple of my guys left after he came on. I said, man, he seems like a good dude. I'm going to go subscribe. And they went and subscribed to him. And he has like 1.7 million subscribers. Now, just because somebody has a lot of subscribers don't mean they're good. You know, it doesn't mean they're bad or they're good. There's freaking little kids that's got millions of subscribers, and, you know, they play with stuffed animals. So, to each their own as far as that goes. But Tate came on, and if you didn't watch the live, you can see his interview. I'm going to put a little, so you don't have to watch the whole, I think the live was 2.5 hours or something. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm going to put a little link in the description where you can just click on the timestamp and go to where he came on. And I don't like people getting a bad rap, man. Anybody out there that knows you're out there trying to do your thing, and you know what? You're going to piss some people off. And I mean, Tate said it good when he was in there, because it was cold people. He's a cub lover. He won't come on, blah, blah, blah. So he came by and he dropped me $50. I was like, dude, that's freaking huge. Thanks a lot. And he gives me 50, even though I probably won't never see it. And even if I do, freaking Google will snag freaking $30 of it or some shit. But anyway, I just thought that was a very nice gesture. And, it just says what kind of guy he is. He didn't have to do that. He doesn't know me. I've never met him. I've never reviewed his video. I've never come to his place. There was no planning. I'm sure there'll be some people out there, man, Rick's in bed with Tatum now. They're both cop lovers. Whatever. Oh, shit. Man, this camera, it picks up the sunrise good, but when I scan away, I can see pretty good out here. And I'm not sure if this camera's picking all that up. Get a lot of reflection there. Shit, looks like I'm on the moon. Wow, man, that's pretty cool. So I don't know. They say this is supposed to have a really good camera for night recording, but maybe there's a button I'm supposed to hit for night recording. I didn't hit it. So anyway, for the gun people that have never been to my morning coffee drinks, I just kind of stand around and watch the horses eat and bullshit and talk shit. But I wanted to say that about Tatum coming by. I thought that was pretty freaking cool. And it made me question a little bit, because he seemed like an honest dude. And I was kind of like, all right, let me ask, I got in there real quick, because he just dropped by real quick. He's about to eat dinner. So, I mean, and look, when people take out their time to come on, like one of these shows, that's pretty cool. I mean, when you guys give up your time to even watch my video, because everybody's time is of their own value. I mean, when I usually buy things, I usually figure out, all right, how much do I make an hour? This thing costs 3 hours of my work. Do I really think this is worth me working 3 hours? And that's sometimes how oh shit, the mosquitoes must be out here. Just saw one of those damn things come by. Yeah, I'm usually not out here. Mosquitoes come out early in the morning, right before sunrise and right after sunset. So those are the two worst times to be out. And it hasn't been really cold enough yet to knock them down. So they're still around. For him to stop by and take time to come by, and then and of course, you know why he came on? This is fucking classical. He drops me $50 and I didn't even know it. And somebody goes, dude, man, Officer Tatum just gave you $50. I go, no shit. Because, the comments are flying by and I'm searching, I'm doing, so I miss so much shit, that goes on in the comments. And I go, no shit. I go, man, that was cool. I said, shit, if he's in here, man, he's more than welcome to come on. I'll throw him a link. And then people, he says, I got to go eat. I can't come on. I go, that's cool. And so then people start talking shit. People are on the internet. They're just ruthless. So they were like, yeah, he's too much of a cop pro. He won't come on. He's scared or something. They were talking all this shit about him. So what does he do? He's like, fuck that. He grabbed his ass a cigar and he came on. He goes, I'll come on. And so I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, he's to me, he doesn't seem like, one of the pussies that are out there hiding and trying to, oh no, I'm not like, oh no, I don't want to be known. He flat out said, hey, he's trying to break the narrative. He covers cops doing good things because there's not a lot of people that do that. And that's what kind of made me think for a minute, because all I'm watching is this negative stuff all the time. Is that all I'm seeing? And am I the one that's kind of like, a little warped? And I think we're all warped sometimes by, what we see on TV or what we see on the news or how everybody's lying. And, whether you want to call it woke or whether you want to call it the red pill or whatever you want to do, as soon as when your belief system is kind of like knocked down, you're like, shit, man, I thought that was a good dude. And I thought I could trust that person. And I didn't think our government would do that. and then it hits you in the face. It's like, damn, you know, and that's, you know, they say if you want truth, you get it with kids and alcohol. Kids will walk up to somebody and go, "You're fat." Everybody will be like, "Oh, no, I'm sorry. He didn't mean to say that. That's not nice. You should say that." Because kids are that's just the way they are. They see shit without a filter, and it's like, hey, I just call it like I see it. And people who are drunk do the same shit. But it's kind of funny how our belief systems are kind of like. That's why I love that. I won't be able to think of his name now because I'm trying to talk about it. Who's the dude? Not Achilles. Hell, I can't believe it's on my website. A little saying where the king had one of his servants. His only job was to walk behind him. And maybe it was Marcus Aurelius. Maybe that's who it was. That said he had a servant that walked with him. And as the crowd cheered and had people came up and say how great he was and how wonderful he was, this servant's job, his main job, only job, was to whisper in his ear, "You're only a man. You're only a man." And I think more people need to realize that when they get on their high horse thinking they're somebody. Hey, you know what? We're all just one cog in a peg, or peg in a cog, or spoke in a wheel, whatever you want to call it. It's we do what we do, and none of us are perfect, and none of us are going to please everybody, and I'm not necessarily even sure we should. I think that's probably the problem is people are too busy worrying about pleasing everybody. Nobody wants to hurt anybody's feelings, so when you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, truth gets pushed to the side, which is why kids, if you want the truth, go hang out with kids. They'll tell you what they see. So, anyway, I just thought it was pretty cool that he came by, and it was nice to hear his perspective. When I asked him, I go, "Dude, don't you think that cops are just really aggressive and everything?" And he's like, "Nah, he doesn't see that." And I was kind of like taken back because I think he was being honest. Some people think, "Oh no, man, he's lying. He's just being a cop lover." I think he was being honest. He doesn't see it that way. So I was kind of like, "No shit." I kind of wish I would ask him, "Don't you think that cops are pussies now and they go to their gun way too damn fast?" And I'm wondering if he would have said yes to that. Because the way I phrased it, maybe it was too broad. Oh, man. We don't get too many nice, calm, windless mornings like this. Usually as soon as that sun peaks up, man, the wind starts blowing. And it gets pretty freaking windy out here. At one point, Tatum said, Tatum goes, "Yeah, my executive assistant does something." And I forgot what he even said about his executive assistants. But I was like, holy shit, he's got an executive assistant? But dude, I'm telling you, I cannot imagine having 1 million freaking subs, because the amount of shit and suggestions and do this, and I mean, I would love to reply to emails that people send me and go, "Yo, man, I watched this. You were great. You made a great point." I mean, I would love to be able to say, "Hey, I appreciate you watching. I'm glad that, we can share it." But it's so time consuming. And, I've only got 100,000 on here, and I got 100,000 on my horse channel, but it is just, you're inundated with, YouTube videos and why you can't do this and how I wish I had asked him if he deals with that shit. If when you get over 1 million, if YouTube kind of backs off, or if they treat you better, or are they still constantly just freaking trashing you every time you post a video. But if you're not covering bad shit, I mean, I often sometimes go, damn, man, wouldn't it be nice for these home improvements or these people that do different shows that aren't controversial and they don't have to deal with that violates our standards, or you can't do that, or used a bad word, or we're demonetizing this, or we removed this video. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have a YouTube channel to where you could just go on there and do what you like to do and not be constantly fucking berated by the rainbow flags at YouTube? It's just crazy. And of course, every time I call rainbow flags and I crack on them, they probably screw my channel more and go, oh yeah, he wants to talk about us, we'll show him. I'm sure there's some people out there that are like, dude, quit talking bad about YouTube. Maybe they will help you. Maybe you should be nice. You can catch more with sugar than vinegar. Ah, fuck that shit. You know what? I ain't doing fucking nothing wrong out here. Trying to tell the truth, educate people, and keep them aware, give them an alternative view. What the hell's wrong with that? That's what America's supposed to be about. But YouTube ain't about America. YouTube hates America. All those freaking left-wing Facebook, Google, they all hate America. Hate anything about our founders, hate anything about how we started, hate everything that we're allowed to have guns, that we're allowed to have freedoms, that we're allowed to think, that we're allowed to question our government. Man, it's just crazy. So it's kind of getting a little bit lighter now, and hopefully you can make out the horses now. I was probably talking in the dark before. Between trying to hold my coffee, hold this camera, and knock the mosquitoes off, I feel like a one-legged man in a freaking ass-kicking contest. So in the morning, my boys, this is a little routine. First thing I do before I do anything is come out here and make sure they got a little hay. For those people that own horses, because I'm talking to my gun people, horses, they're grazing, so they eat. They only sleep 2 hours a day. And they don't sleep 2 hours at a time. They sleep 10 minutes here, 5 minutes here, 15 minutes there. That's why you never see horses sleeping. You'll see them lay down for maybe 5 minutes sometime, but they don't. And they can sleep standing up because their legs have these locking mechanisms. So when they stand up, they actually can sleep and they don't fall over. Their legs lock into position. So they can't sleep while they're standing up. Most of them do sleep while they're standing up. There's a car way over there that Ransom is seeing. And he's like, dude, what's going on over there? Is that thing coming to get me? So anyway, because of their digestive system that way, they always got to be eating. They've always got to be putting something through, which is why it's not good to cage a horse up and feed them twice a day. That's really bad for their host system. Their host system is designed to eat a little bit all day. Nibble, walk, nibble, walk, nibble, walk. So in the morning, I usually come out and give them a little alfalfa. And, a lot of people are like, why are you feeding those horses? You got all this grass. And man, there's so much ignorance out there when it comes to farm animals. People think, oh, I'll just have an animal and stick them on my land, and then the land will feed them. Yeah, that just doesn't work. I mean, unless you have like hundreds of acres to where they can really go out and search for the good food, it doesn't work. I mean, they'll eat all the good food off this land in a couple weeks, and then they leave the weeds and the stuff that they don't want to eat that's not good for them, that isn't nutritious, and then they start losing weight. And then when winter comes, they burn up a lot more fuel because they have to grow their winter coat. So they should be eating more and more healthy. Just like when a horse gets pregnant, if you should give them vitamins and give them better diet, because now they're producing a baby horse. So you want the horse to be healthy. But you got idiots that move out to the country and they buy all these freaking animals and they're like, oh, I'll just let them on the land. I don't feed them. I don't do anything. And their horses are thin and they're always, begging and crying. And you can tell, anybody with an eye could tell if those horses are not healthy. And yet people are like, oh, he's got this grass to eat. He'll be fine. He ain't starving. He can eat that grass. That's not the way it works. But anyway, I just want to cover a little bit on the horse stuff because most guys are like, if I say something on my gun channel, if you don't have horse, most of my horse people have horses, so they get that information. What happened to Moky Cat? Moky Cat! Meow, meow, meow! He was inside the garage. I gave him his little treat. And a rabbit had his little treat. So the sunrise is finally peeking out and coming in. Hi, buddy boy. Hi, buddy boy. I'll let buddy hold my coffee sometime in the morning. Look at all that dust. Horses like to go roll in their dust because it gets the bugs off them, it scratches them, it just cleans their coat. If they roll in the mud, it gives a protective coating against the bugs. If they have a coat of mud on them and a fly lands on the mud, they don't even know it. So if they're rolled in mud, they don't, Hi, little Ransom. You guys are sure munching good this morning, huh? Ransom's not too dusty. He's a good boy. He didn't go rolling. Can Ransom hold my coffee cup? Buddy used to be able to hold it, but... Guess they're too soft. Oh my goodness. You guys had a good little breakfast, huh? Here are the crows. I usually talk to them. So there's one over here calling to a group over here. Sometimes I'll get one out here answering me. He'll do two, I'll do two. He'll do three, I'll do three. He's training me to talk. He's on his end. He's like, damn, look at this stupid human. Watch me make him do 3 times. And he'll do 3 and then I'll do 3. Oh, shit. All right. So I'll put a link in here to the video on Officer Tatum. Oh, shit. There's a couple coyotes right out there. Or is that deer? What is that? I don't know if y'all can make that out or not. Are those coyotes or deers? I can't tell. I kind of think they look like deer because they're not hauling butt. If they were coyotes, they'd be boogieing. I can't make it on this little screen. You guys will be on too. Man, those are antelope, whitetail, crow deer. I'm like, what? I can't see shit. I just see a couple of dots moving way out there. Hi, little Ransom. Hi, little Ransom boy. Are you a good boy? Hi, buddy boy. Hi, dirty, dusty buddy boy. Hi, little powder puff buddy boy. I got one. I think I got one talking. Nope, he must have left. See all that hay that he left? He's eating all the good stuff. There's still a lot of hay there. Ransom already ate his. So see, I'll move in the middle here so Ransom can come over and share. Oh, there's my little crow. He's like, dude, that's not no crow. That's some stupid human. You be a good boy, buddy. So this horse on the left here is the higher horse, and he likes to claim the food. So if I wasn't be standing here, he would push him off and not let him eat this close. Buddy. So they just heard something or saw something that I can't see. When they stop eating and they both look and stop chewing, they're warning you that something's around. So I don't know what they saw over there. Buddy, I'm gonna knock you in the fucking head. Knock it off. You almost knocked him into me. So he just got in trouble because I was behind Ransom. Ransom backed into me, almost knocked me down because he pushed him, said get away, because I moved and I was paying attention to something else. Is that a mosquito or a fly? Oh, it must have been a fly. There's that little crow. He's kind of hanging in that one area now. See if I get him talking to me. They don't want to talk to me this morning. All right, well, shit. Y'all have a... This is probably boring for my cop guys. They want to see somebody get shot or me talk about crazy shit. They don't want to do the morning listen to the horses eat thing. All right. Well, hope everybody has a good day, and we'll end that there. I'll put a link to the live, and then if you go live to the description, I'll put a link to where Officer Tate comes on and he defends himself. I mean, I don't know if he really had to defend himself, but he kind of explains who he is and why he is, and seemed like a pretty good straight up dude. So I figured I would maybe give back. I know he picked up a few subscribers from me. People went over and after he came on and said I subscribed. So you know what? Us fellow YouTubers, us fellow people out there trying to deal with freaking YouTube. All right, shit. We'll end that there. I guess I'll just call it a little day. I'll walk away. See if Buddy pushes ransom as soon as I get away. So let's see how far I can get before Buddy says get away from me. He's not around to protect you anymore. Yeah, that pretty orange sunrise is pretty much gone. Sometimes we get some pretty good looking sunrises over here. Oh shit, I turned away and I must have missed, but he pushed him. All right, well, in that there.